And when you use renewable electricity to split water into H and O, that's green hydrogen. And the device creating this reaction is called an electrolyzer.
We keep seeing people talking about hydrogen-powered EVs, but what about the good old lithium batteries? Lithium-ion batteries have been the workhorse of EVs for years, offering impressive range and constantly improving technology. However, hydrogen fuel cells are gaining traction, promising faster refueling times and zero tailpipe emissions. So, which one reigns supreme? Many people claim that hydrogen is the miraculous fuel that will lead to net zero. Its primary benefit over conventional fuels is that it burns entirely clean, producing water as the sole waste. However, it has a number of difficulties and disadvantages, not the least of which is that hydrogen must be produced by splitting water into its components because it isn't easily accessible on Earth. The main catch for all of us who are old enough to recall doing this in chemistry class is that it takes a lot of power to run an electric current through water and collect hydrogen from one electrode and oxygen from the other. And from whence exactly did that originate? Gas and coal, and probably wind and solar. The amount of money and complexity of the infrastructure that's needed to transport, store, and use hydrogen is astounding. Up to 10,000 psi or 700 times atmospheric pressure must be maintained throughout storage. Imagine a hydrogen cylinder failing if you believe that an EV battery and thermal runaway are awful. However, as usual, the proponents of net zero, supported by the traditional media, appear to ignore all of these significant challenges and believe that hydrogen, together with EVs and lithium-ion batteries, is the solution for all of humanity's problems. But guys, it's not. But a new invention is in the making. Will this make hydrogen batteries cleaner? In 2020, Bloomberg NEF estimated that producing enough green hydrogen to meet 25% of global energy demand would require more electricity than the world now generates from all sources and an investment of $11 trillion in production and storage. The disclosure from Constellation Energy last year helps to explain the absurd thermodynamics of hydrogen. A March 10, 2023 story in Nuclear Newswire states that Constellation and the Department of Energy are splitting the $14.5 million cost of a new hydrogen production project at the company's 9 Mile Point nuclear reactor in New York. The DOE provided $5.8 million of that total. The article detailed how the plant's electrolyzer will generate 560 kilograms of pure hydrogen daily, utilizing 1.25 megawatts of zero-carbon electricity per hour. The math is pretty simple. 560 kilograms of hydrogen are produced daily by the plant using 30 megawatt hours of energy. 3,600 megajoules of energy are contained in 1 megawatt hour of electricity, while 130 megajoules are contained in 1 kilogram of hydrogen. Therefore, 9 Mile Point converts 1.5 megawatt hours of power into 1 megawatt of hydrogen, or 110,000 megajoules of electricity into 72,800 megajoules of hydrogen. That means that each time you produce hydrogen, you immediately lose 1/3 of the energy you use. That's even before you consider how to handle and store it after it's been produced. The difficulties with hydrogen underscore how remarkably easy and effective gasoline and diesel are as fuels, just as with EV batteries. For $20 at your neighborhood hardware shop, you can purchase a plastic container that holds 600 megajoules of energy. Try attempting it with an electric vehicle battery or even hydrogen. Now let's get to the comparison and see who wins. Lithium-ion and hydrogen batteries have been recognized as viable stationary energy storage options for rooftop solar system integration. Though many houses and companies have installed lithium-ion batteries, the world's first commercial deployment of hydrogen batteries occurred in 2021 thanks to Australia-based firm Lavo. Each technology has advantages and disadvantages. Compared to lithium-ion batteries, hydrogen batteries have round-trip efficiencies that are about 40% lower, which translates to greater energy losses that may affect grid imports and the price of power in order to fulfill demand for energy. However, compared to lithium-ion batteries, hydrogen batteries offer better energy density and less capacity deterioration. This enhances their capacity to store energy, which may have an effect on their level of self-sufficiency and payback periods for the rooftop solar systems. Researchers at the University of New South Wales, or UNSW, in Australia have modeled the operation of a commercial hydrogen battery coupled with a rooftop PV system using time-of-use TOW and solar feed-in tariffs in order to fulfill a knowledge gap on the technical and financial performance of hydrogen batteries. They've also compared the performance with that of a commercial lithium-ion battery under a solar and arbitrage scheme. They assessed the performance of a functional 4.5 kilowatt rooftop PV system under 6 distinct situations, as well as the 13.5 kilowatt hour commercially available batteries Tesla Powerwall 2 and Lavo. Their model took into account battery age and performance deterioration, and the findings indicate that by decreasing grid imports, both lithium-ion and hydrogen batteries may lessen their reliance on the grid and save expenses associated with power use. Because the lithium-ion battery has smaller round-trip energy losses than the hydrogen battery, the researchers discovered that it performs better in terms of capacity utilization. Compared to the hydrogen battery, the lithium-ion battery generates higher net income, achieving a payback period 9 years earlier in the arbitrage scheme and 1 year in the solar scheme, the researchers reported. They went on to explain that in the solar scheme, the batteries are charged and discharged in accordance with the availability of rooftop PV generation and the demand for electricity. Customers have to pay energy retailers extra to use hydrogen batteries in rooftop solar PV systems, since the hydrogen battery uses more energy than the lithium-ion battery in arbitrage and under the solar scheme. Additionally, utilizing a hydrogen battery resulted in lower revenue under the TOW and solar feed-in tariffs than utilizing a lithium-ion battery, which extended the hydrogen battery's payback time. Nevertheless, the researchers also discovered that the hydrogen battery outlives the lithium-ion batteries by 18% in terms of charge-discharge cycles. The researchers concluded this makes the hydrogen battery suitable for remote applications requiring extended durations of energy storage, but since hydrogen production requires water, hydrogen batteries aren't appropriate for locations with a lot of water. The researchers note that the solar scheme is the best option for both types of batteries in a residential setting to generate maximum financial profit. Therefore, the choice of optimal battery system for a rooftop PV system depends on the availability of water resources, weather extremes, and the trade-off between the preference for greater financial profit and the extended battery cycle life, the researchers write. Well, that's all, you guys. What are your thoughts? Are you backing the hydrogen batteries? Do let us know in the comments down below and subscribe to our channel for more information.